Welcome to Comet Farm Tutorials. Today we'll be talking about the Conservation Practices feature. This video will serve as a guide to the Add Conservation Practices button that you see when you're asked to create a future management scenario. First, users will be prompted to name their future management scenario. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to call this scenario Tutorial. If this is your first scenario, you'll get this checkbox that asks if you'd like to copy management from your current management, and I'm going to say yes because I want to copy all that info from my baseline over, and then I'll just click Add Conservation Practices. This will open a new window called the Conservation Practice Advisor, or CPA. This is a new feature in Comet Farm that provides users with a starting point to apply USDA NRCS conservation practice standards to future scenarios. The CPS are based on the USDA NRCS National Conservation Practice Standards. As you scroll through the CPA, you'll see options such as adjusting your tillage, adding cover crops, strips and borders, and other conservation practices. And at the very bottom, you'll find this button that says Practice Definitions. Here you'll find a document describing the conservation practices implemented in the CPA. This can serve as a template to approximate the practices recommended by NRCS. For the sake of this demonstration, our baseline management involved intensive tillage, and so I'm going to select the option to convert to no tillage. It's worth noting that even though the checkboxes next to practices make it look like you can select multiple, you can only select one. At this time, this feature will only apply to the parcel or field you're currently working on or have selected. It will not apply to all defined fields. Once you've made that selection, you can scroll down and click Add, and that conservation practice will be added to that scenario. As you can see, our scenario tutorial is now listed under our scenario pane. Now that we've covered the basics of the CPA feature, I wanted to address a current limitation. Within this demo, let's say you now wanted to create a new scenario in which you practice both no tillage and you add a cover crop. Even though the new scenario window allows you to select copy management from another scenario, in this case tutorial, at this time the feature will always default to copying from the last 10 years of your baseline management. So even though I selected tutorial, if I were to click add here, the tillage in this new scenario would still be intensive like our baseline. Instead, it would only add a cover crop using the CPA. If you do want to copy management information from one scenario to another, we recommend that you use the Create New Scenario button. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can visit our Need Help widget for some solutions to frequently asked questions, or you can email us at appnrel@colostate.edu. Thank you.